Boys, welcome to the 13.19 patch rundown for Urgot. Right on screen, you can see a brand new build path coming in with Stridebreaker, but I'm not going to be the one who explains that to you. We're going to let the Challenger Urgot player, the only Challenger Urgot player, Quanti, explain that to you. In the S tier, we see Jack Show, and in the A tier, we see Yomus. There is a new alternation to the room page that has become the best one for Urgot, IMO, and it's just running biscuits whenever you have a hard matchup. So, room page wise, you're going to run First Tier Attack, Triumph, Legend Tenacity, Last Stand. For your secondaries, you're going to either run Free Boots and Cosmic Insight, or Cosmic Insights and Biscuits. So, Free Boots is for when you have a scaling matchup, or a matchup you're confident in, and you get 10 extra movement speed permanently once you bought your boots. Biscuits is for when your lane opponent is a difficult matchup. So let's say Win, Vayne, Rumble, etc, etc. Any matchup, generally speaking, that you struggle with, you run Biscuits because it makes your laning phase more reliable. So on to the builds, I'm going to let Quanti explain why Stridebreaker is the best.
So what's up? I'm Quanti, and I'm here to talk to you about the new best Urgot setup for patch 13.17. I've been a Challenger one trick on Urgot since Season 9. I'm currently 1000 LP, ranked 35 on the North American ladder, Challenger in 2 accounts with a 63% win rate. Stridebreaker is the new best mythic of the patch. He got buffed 75 HP, which is quite large, as Urgot scales very hard with HP from his Z and Sterix shield. And it kind of solves the problems of last patch of Yomus and Jack Show. Yomus, you get a lot of damage, you get a lot of mobility, but you kind of just got one shot with this glass cannon build. Jack Show, you're really tanky and beefy, but you had really slow movement speed, can't really make plays, and you're always slower in rotations around the map, especially if you don't have teleport. Stridebreaker kind of gives you both now, and it feels really good so far. Attack speed is not that wasted also. I get a lot of comments on that. It's only 20% attack speed, and it makes the toggle faster and smoother, so of course it's not ideal, but it's not the worst.
Remember, check out Quanti's YouTube channel, it'll be linked below. Quanti is currently the only Challenger Urgot player. He's moving on to YouTube and he's always on Twitch. So both of his socials will be linked in the description. And thank you to Quanti for describing why Stridebreaker is the best. This room page was invented by Quanti, and the build that is currently the best is also invented by Quanti. Shout out the GOAT. S tier. So S tier is just your normal standard Jack Show build. The way I'm looking at Jack Show is if you're needed to be a solo front liner. You can opt out of Serelda's Grudge, but I think Serelda's Grudge is very core to Urgot in general right now. Because armor, pen, and slowing. It's just good. There's no wasted stats in this item. Unlike Titanic Hydra. Stop building Titanic Hydra. Oh god. A tier build. The A tier build path is Yomu's Ghostblade. Basically, the way I think about League of Legends is this, right? Yomu's is the best build to climb out of low elo with. Stridebreaker is when you get the high elo and want to continue playing like you have Ghostblade. Ghostblade works better in low elo because Ghostblade gets punished less by people. Because they don't realize, oh, Urgot is actually squishier than he is, they don't poke him down correctly. They play into your burst windows. High elo doesn't play into your burst windows, so that's why Stridebreaker allows you to play on equal champions, etc. There's 2 variations of the Yomu's build in my opinion. I think if you just like to be a carrier in general, and you'd like to be playing macro, you like to go on a side lane, you like to carry lobbies, good decision making, killing enemy laners, etc, etc, then you want to go for the Yomu's build path. There's 2 variations to it, because there's one that succeeds more with really high amounts of resources, right? BC Sterix is your call for any build path because it's reliable. BC Sterix you can't really ever go wrong with, but BC Yomu's get to play the map a lot quicker, but you're also a lot squishier because you're not relying on Sterix, right? So when you build Yomu's, you're implying you're playing perfect, so you have a higher yield or less reliability. But if you are a good player, Yomu's is good. And once you get to high elo, that's when you want to start using Stridebreaker, because then you start playing equal champions rather than relying on like a crutch of like Paladin, right? So if you do Feast or Famine, let's say you're feasting, you do the 5th tier build path, and if you're not feasting and you're just playing Lethality, then you do the 4th build path. Jack Show, front line, Radiant Virtue Redemption build is also the same as the S tier build path, but there's no real reason to do it outside if you're like really low economy. So if you like the Radiant Redemption, EC, Sterix, Radiant, Redemption, Gargoyles, works equally as good, but a lot cheaper, but it's also a lot harder to pilot than the Jack Show build, because obviously Jack Show uses passives. And that's the rundown! I will see you later, Urban Mains. 07s. Bye!